Hi there, I'm gonna be playing a recorded league that I played with Grixis Green Death Shadow. Um, this is the list that I am playing. If you're wondering what this deck is, this was brewed around November when Throne of Eldraine just came out once upon a time. This was, I think it's Nobikao from the Shadow Discord that started this deck, and then I thought that it was really nice addition to the Gurmag Angler, so I thought that I will try it out during those times. And but because there's too many Eldracitron on the league that time, I stopped playing it. And then Fearox from the Discord also tried it, and they continue on tweaking the deck until the Zoomer that Shadow, um, the one with the Oko become a thing, and then this was forgotten. But Sleepy on the Discord is still tweaking it because he likes playing Gurmag and Snapcaster. Yeah, where am I? Sleepy on Discord keep on playing it because he like to play his Snapcaster and the tempo plays of Gurmag Angler. So okay, let's see. I'm gonna start with Shiny New Bicycle. It's the first match that I played against. I cannot remember what his deck is, but let's see. So, uh, I'm pretty sure I keep this hand. By the way, I'm sorry if I'm forgetting some of the plays, cause I don't really keep them in mind. I just think during that moment, and it's the same for me on sideboarding. I don't really list my sideboards. I just think about it right there and then. So I think I kept this hand because I have a once upon a time and I can inquire or stop his first play. So let's see. I think I'm gonna just play Polluted Delta here and pass the turn. I think that will be the play here. Okay, so okay, now I remember. I think this is a red white something. So after seeing that, I am like, I thought I'm gonna get Chalice turn one, so I just leave my Stubborn up in case you have two Chalice. I can Stub and Inquisition the next Chalice next turn. Because after seeing that, I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's what do you call it, the colorless Eldrazi. But then I forgot, oh, he's gonna exile a card, so it's a red white. So I thought it's a red white. What do you call it? Red white prison. Yeah. So let's go to his turn. So I just play that, and I can't remember if you put it on top or bottom. So I just go on. I'm gonna scroll. No, I'm not fetching here. I wanna draw another fetch or a land. So I'm not fetching here. I'm gonna draw here, and yep, I draw another. I'm gonna play it and fetch shock and inquisition my opponent. After this, once upon a time. So seeing this, I'm like, I just wanna play my Death Shadow this turn. So I'm gonna take the rate here. Fetch shock and I cycle in case I get a Thoughtseize, I can get more damage. Okay, I got a Gourmag Angler. Okay, so there's no choice here but the Helix. And I cannot play my Death Shadow because it's gonna die from the other Helix. So I'm just gonna pass because there's no real threat on his hand at the moment. So okay, he drew that mountain, and now I have a lot of counter spell. I can play that Shadow or Gourmag Angler. I think I'm gonna play Gourmag Angler here. Yep, because my stub is not yet ferocious playing that Shadow. So I'm just gonna play Gourmag Angler and exile everything there and keep a stub up. Let's go to his turn. And he's gonna play a Sandbake Canyon, and I don't know when he'll play the cast out. I think he's gonna do it on my upkeep. So nope. So I'm gonna touch him and he's gonna cast out in response and I'm gonna stop it. And I can't remember what's on his other hand or his new card, so let's see. Okay. I'm gonna take Asphalt here and cast that shadow. I know I'll be on oh no, I'm not casting the shadow because I might get uh wiped here. Like I think they play Wrath of God or something. So I'm not playing my Death Shadow, and I'm gonna swing gears and go to his turn. So after this, he play a mountain. Yep, he draw card. Let's go to my turn. I got Once Upon a Time. I'm gonna swing here again and play my Death Shadow and go to his turn. He helixed me and I didn't do anything because it doesn't really matter. He's gonna die to my Death Shadow with TBR next turn. So he's gonna cast this Simian Spirit Guide, and that's it. That's the game. Oh yeah, he's gonna cast a Gideon here, but I will stab it, and that's it. That's the game. Okay, let's go to game two. This is the match number two, and I will keep this hand because I didn't see any Blood Moon in there, and I see a lot of non-basic lands, so I'm not really worried about Blood Moon. So I'm gonna keep this, and let's see. How did I sideboard here? I remove all my push because I didn't see any creature. His creature is non-threatening, so and sorry, I cannot remember my list. So let's see. So I took out my push and put in my yeah disdainful stroke because there's Gideon, there's Elspeth, and board wipe is 4 mana. So I think that's everything I put in. I just took out the 3 pushes and put in 2 disdainful stroke. And trophy, yep. Assassin's trophy in case you have as I didn't see a bolt. Usually when your opponent is playing bolt helix, they usually have a chalice. So about Colligan's command, I was supposed to put it in, but I've thought of it after I click submit, so I cannot put it in anymore. So yep. So that's 3 pushes and put into disdainful stroke and assassin's trophy. So let's go now. I'm gonna keep this. So let's go to my turn and see what he's gonna do. Okay, he played Leyline here. So what I'm doing here is I'm just gonna play my I'm gonna cycle my street trade and then play Watery Grave. Yep, I'm gonna play Watery Grave and Bubble. Yep, yep. Uh, there's no other target for Bubble but myself, so yep. I'm gonna draw. What did I see there? Yeah, I saw Inquisition and doesn't matter. I'm gonna go to my turn. Nothing really happening here without counter spells. I'm gonna play my Steam Vents here and pass the turn again. Okay, I played Blood Creep instead, so it's okay. I think it's just not doing anything here and pass the turn. Now it's gonna go to my turn and gonna cycle my street rate again and fetch shock and cast my Dead Shadow and pass the turn. Yeah, I took a black green here because in case I get a trophy, I can cast it. So what is casting here is gonna get stroked. Yep, I'm gonna stroke. I think it's a cast out, and then he's gonna die next turn. Yep, I'm gonna disdainful stroke this, and I'm gonna draw stab. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna dismember my Dead Shadow. I'm gonna dismember my Dead Shadow, holding priority, and then I'm gonna stab my dismember. Why is it so loud? Um, yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna dismember it, my Dead Shadow, and while holding priority, I'm gonna stab my own dismember, and then I'm gonna TBR this, and that's the game. He conceded there, and let's go to match number 2 of the league. That will be against Gifted. I also cannot remember the deck of this guy, so let's just see. Okay, since I'm playing against an unknown and I have enough things to lower my life total, revolt and stub, so I'm gonna keep it. So let's go to my turn. Okay, he moved to. Okay, yeah, this is a mirror, but doesn't seems to be lucky on this game. So so after seeing this, I'm just thinking that it's already a mirror because I don't think Urza's playing Verdant Catacombs. If it's a Voluta Delta, I might think it's an Urza. So I'm gonna get my Watery Grave here and pass the turn, my turn, because I haven't cast my first spell yet. I have a free spell here that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna get Street Rate and Cycle Street Rate, and I'm gonna Thoughtseize him. Yeah, I saw 3 Street Rate here and nothing to take but Street Rate. I'm gonna cast my Dead Shadow. Oh, no, no, no. I didn't cast my Dead Shadow because he have a lot of draws that can draw a Stubborn Denial, that can draw a push. So next turn I have a 4 4 2 3 4 5 like 8 5 5 2 5 5 shadows with Stubborn Denial up. So I'm just gonna recycle everything here. So it's gonna be my turn. I'm gonna fetch. I'm gonna get I think Breeding Pool. Yeah, and then I'm gonna play my Overgrown Tomb and cast my 2 shadows and go to his turn. Okay, so he tried to dismember one and I just stub it. So we got the Dead Shadow and that's it, it's dead. I just swing this bolt and it's dead, but I push it. And yeah, concedes. Okay, so it's gonna go to game two. This one is he's pretty unlucky on that first game because he moved to four, I think. Can't remember. So this one I'm gonna keep it because I have two discards spell, Veil of Summer, Tarmogoyf. I think I'm gonna get Thoughtseize turn one here, and I'm gonna he's gonna take Veil. This one I'm gonna Inque him, and let's see what I'm gonna see here. Yeah, so there's nothing to get but push. I'm gonna go to his turn, and let's go to my turn. I don't think he's casting anything there, yep. And this one is I'm gonna Thoughtseize him, and yeah, I think he's gonna. I thought I'm gonna get veiled here, but what he did here is he played Once Upon a Time, and he took a Death Shadow, and then I took that Death Shadow, and then I'm gonna Thoughtseize him and get the other push. So he was left with these three cards. He played it. Let's go to my turn. Okay, it casts Death Shadow, and this is something that kinda, yeah, supposed to be a swamp there. So I can I can snap. Oh, I thought I have a push. So I'm just gonna cast my Tarmogoyf here with stab up and pass the turn. Okay, I didn't. Oh yeah, I didn't play this untap because I know he have a swamp. So if he drew a removal, this dice, and then I have a Snapcaster, Flashback Veil of Summer later, and draw cards and delete the game. But the thing is, if I play this tap and I go to 8, and he just need a shock or a fetch or a rate, and I'm gonna be lethal, so I'm forced to block. But on this play, he needs this member to kill me. If you push this, he attack for 6, it's okay. I'll just play my Snapcaster next turn. That's the line of play that I choose here, instead of dying to rate, shock, or fetch. That's 3 cards. That's a lot of cards compared to what, maybe 2 dismembers in his deck. So there's more chances of him drawing those other cards than dismember. So he's gonna swing here, but I'm not gonna block. Now he plays that swamp, and I'm gonna swing here and play my angler with stab up. So I'm gonna exile this all. So in case he drew a dismember, I can stab it, or I can snapcaster, block this, surprise, kill him. So let's go to his turn. Hmm? What he did here is, yep, he tried to dismember this, but I'm gonna stop it. And because he didn't leave any green mana to bluff for a veil, that's how I knew that maybe he's still practicing the deck or something. Because you're supposed to leave that green mana, just this one, and tap this. You cannot TBR from this mana, so there's no point of bluffing that red. So what I did here, I just stop it, because if you leave a green mana here, I might just let this die, and when he swings, gonna play my Snapcaster and chump it. So I'm gonna stop it and yep, I'm gonna swing here and he dies. So let's go to the third game. It's again 603 LEB. I also cannot remember the deck of this guy. I think this is hmm can't remember. Let's just see. So with this hand, against unknown, I kept it because I just need fetch, and I got a Toskower and Gangler here. I just need a fetch. I have a turn one discard, so I'm gonna play Blood Creep here and Inquisition him. So I saw it. Oh, okay, he's an Amulet. What I took here is Amulet of Rigor. I have removals in my deck. I just need to draw it for this, and this is gonna be played next turn for sure, and I cannot stop it. So, but for some reason he didn't play anything here. So I was like a bit confused there why he did that, and yeah. So what happened here is I'm gonna touches him and take the Azusa. Oh wait, yep. I'm gonna take Azusa here and pass the turn. Now what he did here is he played the Scout. Okay, he still didn't play it. I think he knew I have a push. He was thinking I have a push or a dismember that will fast forward my death shadow, but I'm not sure he's supposed to do that. I think he's supposed to kill me and play that. Let me push it like that. But yeah, I'm gonna get a raining pool here and dot scour myself. Okay, I didn't get a breeding pool. I took the watery grave. Okay, so I'm gonna bubble myself here, see what I'm drawing, and I saw catacombs that I do not like. So I'm gonna fetch and play Gourmag Angler with stab up, and I fetch here because I don't wanna draw the catacombs. Okay, but I think I still draw catacombs here. Yep. So he's gonna play his Dryad here and play another land. Okay, he played the Verdant Catacombs and played the Sakura Tribe Scout. So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna play my Steam Vents, I think. Okay, I play my Verdant Catacombs and swing here for 10. He didn't black and I'm gonna TBR here. Because in case I get a Snapcaster, I can snap TBR next turn. So here we go. Let's go to his turn. I'm gonna fetch here during my upkeep from what I remember. So let's go fast forward. Yep. I'm gonna fetch here for swamp, and I think I'm gonna draw a push and kill the Dryad here. Yeah, I'm gonna fetch for swamp, and then I draw the push. I'm gonna push the Dryad, and I'm gonna swing for 5. He's gonna block here, and then I'm gonna pass the turn. Okay, I play the Steam Vents, just in case I maybe I shouldn't have played the Steam Vents there, and just shock if I get a shadow, but I played it anyway, so let's see what he's gonna do here. Okay, I'm gonna counter this because he have one, two, three, four. He have 4 mana. He can activate this. If we get that Titan here, I'm gonna be in big trouble because he's still 10. So I'm gonna stab it and pass the turn. Okay, he swings for 1. So I'm gonna swing here and leaving this up. I think it's for a bluff. Yep. and didn't get anything. I'm gonna draw a lot from this. I think I'm gonna be on a straight rate train here, but I didn't get anything but a land. Yep. And I was like, oh shit, I'm in trouble because he have another card in it I didn't know. It can be like can be a beast within. He's gonna block me and then beast within this tribalder and I'm dead next turn. So I was like, but I need to attack. I can't waste time. If it's the that one of beast within, then that's it. So what happened here is he didn't do anything. So I'm gonna just swing here. Yeah. So let's go to game two. Okay. This is game two, and I have two Once Upon a Time here, but I'm not keeping it because it doesn't do anything. The race is not fair. I'm gonna be wasting my time losing life. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a rate here that will lose me 5 life on turn 1 and draw a card. So I'm gonna move this one. I'm not gambling for this against a Titan on the play, so I'm gonna move it. Now, this one I kept it. Yeah, I have a surgical extraction here in case I thought she's a Titan because I put it back on my list because I cannot play Relic Graph Digger's Cage because of my Snapcasters, so I just thought that I'm gonna put surgical extraction back, and it's a lot better than Ravenous Trap if you have a Snapcaster. So I'm gonna keep this and I'm gonna bottom TBR and yep. So he Once Upon a Time here. He took Tolaria West. I'm gonna cycle here. Okay, I'm gonna fetch first before I cycle. Okay, I'm gonna play Once Upon a Time, get Overgrown Tomb, and pass a turn. Okay, I got Azusa here, which I killed because he. What he did there is he play a bounce land, Karu land, float the mana. He play Azusa, then play the Karu land again, and Tolaria West, and tap it all for mana, and then he beast within my Watery Grave. So I float the black mana, and after it dies, I push the Azusa. So that's kind of a weird play on what he did there. But I'm not sure why he did that. And this is an overgrown tomb. It's not even a blue mana. Uh, oh yeah, it's a watery grave that he killed. So I'm gonna play here a Verdant Catacombs and swing. And he's gonna play another Azusa here, and I'm gonna push it again. Yeah, I'm gonna fetch and push it. Okay, I'm gonna play Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Yeah, because I need to lose life for my Death Shadow. I'm gonna swing here and yeah, I think he's gonna play the Dryad here, which I'm gonna dismember. Yeah, there you go. What happened here is I only took 2 life from dismember, so he got to dismember my beast token, which is supposed to kill him. Yeah, because of that, he have seen that I tap out no stub, so he just dismember my beast. But it's okay. It's like four life or 3 life, so it's okay. I'm gonna pass here and play Once Upon a Time on his end step. So okay, I clicked it too fast, but yeah, I took Goif. I'm gonna draw that shadow here, and I'm gonna play that instead of Goif because I have stub up and you have nothing in here. So I think he's gonna transmit with something here, and yeah, I think he's gonna get a pact here. Let's scan now. Gonna okay. I'm gonna swing here for 5, and then pass the turn because I can stab the pack. Yeah, I'm gonna stab this and okay. I'm gonna swing here and he's gonna block and I'm gonna cast my Gurmag Angler and pass the turn. I'm not sure why he's playing Simian Spirit Guide. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I think I concede here. Yeah, I concede. Let's go to the match number 4. It's against Asipender. I think this is a Dryad, devoted Druid. Yep. So, um, yeah, this is a great hand. I am gonna keep it because I have Druid Shadow and I have 5 life to lose here and 2 draws. Just hope we don't get salty draws. So I'm gonna go to my turn now. I did Once Upon a Time Temple Garden in this one, which is kinda weird. So what I did here is I thought I'm playing against uh, Heliod combo or Devoted Druid. It's just one of those 2 decks. And because he have Gilded Goose, I have thought maybe it's a Heliod combo because of the food tokens that he can gain life and start generating some effects. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna cycle Street Rate and then I'm gonna fetch and Inquisition him. There you go. I took a Ledamri Skull here and pass the turn. What he did here is play this and he drew that one. I'm gonna play my double shadow here and pass the turn, yep. And I don't can remember what. Okay, he played the Temple Garden and yeah, so he have 2 of it. I'm gonna play this, swing both my shadow and play my dead shadow. Yep, play my dead shadow and that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna mana leak this because this is a 2 power which he can kill my dead shadow if he double blocks. So get mana leak and then I'm gonna swing. I didn't expect him to kick Carbines of Basswood here to kill my dead shadow. So, but he did made a mistake here. He did that and then cast Vines with kicker on this one. So I cannot respond with push because he's just gonna give her it. So I just yeah sure kill my dead shadow. I still have 2 anyway. So what he did here is he target this one because I think what he's supposed to do here is use this one to target this one, and then if I push this one, you target this one with this one. You put protection from black here, but he did it the wrong way, like that. So he paid the price. I killed the other one, and he go to his turn. Okay. Yep. I thought scour myself, and then I played the blood grip, which is kind of late, but because I don't really know how will he black there or anything, so I just thought that I will not touch scour yet until I know what he's doing to get more what you call that information and more lines that you can see. So I'm gonna play bubble here and target him. I wanna see what he's drawing, and he got Eladamri Skull, so I'm gonna swing here again. He's gonna block like this, I think. Yeah, he's gonna block with that two green creatures and protect the goose. Because he's gonna get Eladamri Skull, I'm just gonna let him do that because I can mana leak it. And I'm gonna draw something here on his upkeep from bubble. Okay, I got a stub here, which means I can push the giver here with stub up for the Eladamri Skull, and that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna snap push the rune giver and stab the Eladamri Skull, and he concede. Okay, let's go to game number 2 of this match 4. This is I haven't thought of that card and lose to it. Just wait and see. So I am keeping this because I have once upon a time I have mana leak, I have a redraw, and I can needle the giver prunes. I forgot to tell about how I sideboard. Okay, so what I did here is I took out one stubborn denial because I feel like I don't need it that much on this matchup. So I put in call against command and one collective brutality. So I put collective brutality and call against command for stubborn denial and assassin's trophy. And I also put in the beating needle that goes for the bubble, and I put in another fatal push that goes for the other bubble. That's it. So fatal push, Colligans, beating needle, and brutality comes in, and I took out stab trophy because I don't want to ramp them, and two bubbles. Okay, so I'm keeping this, and let's go to my turn. Okay, so I'm gonna once upon a time here, and what did I took here? I think I took a fetch here because I don't have enough here to flashback anything from Snapcaster and with two lands. So I think I took Polluted Delta. Yep. I took Polluted Delta, played Polluted Delta, I fetch, I played Beating Needle, naming Giver of Runes. And what did he do? He swings and I thought she's here and then pass the turn. I took Aledam Risk Call here because this gets him whatever he wants, and this is just top 5. So I took Aledam Risk Call here, and then he once upon a time and got Miran Crusader from the top 5. So now you know what how I lose this game. So he's gonna cast it. I'm gonna touch cover myself on his end step. Okay, I didn't touch cover myself. I'm trying to save life so that I can maybe Snapcaster block this one with TBR because I didn't took out my TBR. And if that happens, I can survive. So I didn't fetch shock to die in 2 hits from this one. So I just fetch so that I can scour myself this turn. And yeah, I took Vine's Wood here because he can Vines this and I'm dead next turn. So I took Vines here and cast Angler and pass the turn. Okay, he's gonna swing and took that. I got this, so I have another turn, but I don't think the Snapcaster TBR is gonna happen anymore. But I still try. Maybe he makes a mistake. I don't really concede on games. I let it finish. Maybe he punt or something. But yep, I lost that game because of Miran Crusader. So I'm kind of wary now for Miran Crusader. So on this game 3, I'm cautious. What did I have here? I have here this. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this because I have Slot Scour. I just need a fetch from this and I can Angler next turn. So I'm keeping this. I'm gonna once upon a time. Look at that. That's one land. I almost miss it and I could have lost the game from here because I cannot turn to Angler. So I'm gonna play this and go to his turn. Now I'm gonna touch scour myself here, of course. And then I'm gonna play that and play and play the Gourmag Angler. I think I'm gonna get Pat here. So yeah, I'm gonna get Pat here. Yeah, I took a swamp. I touch scour myself before I cast my Gourmag Angler. So I have more choices of what to exile. And then it's gonna play another land here. And yeah, that's gonna get pushed. And I'm gonna cast my... No, I'm not casting my Gurmag here because I'm gonna be left with 1 mana and he have a chance to Miran Crusader me next turn. That's why I just played it up and pass the turn. It's gonna play another Druid here, I think. And I'm gonna dismember it. Yep, play another Druid. I'm gonna dismember it. I think I'm just playing 2 life here. Okay, I'm playing a lot here because I have a mana leak for the Miran Crusader. Oh no, yeah, I just paid 2 life. So my turn, I'm gonna bubble him. Look at what he's gonna draw, and it's a Colossus. So that's a little problem. My problem is Miran, so he cannot cast it because maybe it's in his hand. But if he's drawing this, then he's missing a land wrap. I'm just gonna play my Gurmag Angler and pass the turn. I got another blue land, which is good. Yeah, I just let it go there. I don't really, it doesn't really matter. What I did here is really bad because I thought scour myself, leaving myself open to pat, but I can stop it. But my next line here, I think I shouldn't have thought scour myself. Yeah, that's it. Because now if he pat this, I need to stop it. And when that happens, I am out of blue mana to mana leak the Miran Crusader. This is a really bad thing that I did here. I'm just like, I'm winning. Everything is going automatic. I stop thinking. Everything, I turned to autopilot there. But after that, I've thought, okay, that is really bad. I shouldn't have did that. Because I was thinking I might draw another Death Shadow, another Gurmag and play it here, but that is not the optimal play. But I think he's gonna miss a land wrap here. Yeah, I'm still not leaking that. I don't care about that. I just care about Miran Crusader, so I'm gonna swing here and he's gonna block. Maybe if he didn't block, could have got Miran Crusader next turn. I don't think he needs to block here. There's no reason. If I have TBR, he goes to 1 and he cannot fetch anymore. Maybe that's why he wanna block. And I cast my Death Shadow here and let's go to his turn. Having Stub and Mana Leak here on my hand is really good at this moment. So after that, I'm gonna stub it and he's gonna concede. Okay, that's the game 3. Let's go to this final match of this league. Okay, I think this is creative mining, but I am not sure what his deck is, but my hand is good. I'm gonna keep it. Actually, I'm not sure about the hands of Grixis deck. I'm not really a fan of Grixis Death Shadow. So if you think I'm keeping a bad hand, you can let me know. But I think it is a good hand. I can go if next turn. I can assist my turn 1. Okay, let's see. Okay, if he plays Team Vents, I was thinking, okay, maybe it's a storm. So I'm gonna bubble him and see what's up. Oh, there's a reman, so it's like, okay, it's definitely a storm. So I'm gonna toss this him and see these two. So and immediately thought that, okay, it's bad. I shouldn't have remanded it. I shouldn't have thought this. I thought it's storm, but it's okay. I'm gonna take the ferry here and move on. And I'm gonna draw once upon a time, which is not gonna be casted. I'm gonna play this and pass the turn. And I'm gonna once upon a time on his end step. Okay, play this. He's gonna remand this once upon a time. I'm gonna get a black green. Oh, okay, I got a green blue. Gonna once upon a time. He's gonna remand it. And I think he's gonna silence me here. Which I can in response once upon a time here, but the thing is he can combo next turn. He will play this and then cast the thing. So I want, if this breaks, I won't be able to push the dwarf. So I'm just gonna let him silence me here, and drawing stab is also good, which is really good. So let's go to this turn. He didn't play it. Okay, he's gonna fire sick. It's okay. What I'm gonna once upon a time here and get a land. Gonna play the land and play my Death Shadow with stub and push up. So there's nothing really he can do here, so I'm gonna go. He's gonna try to attack here to deal 1 damage, and if I blocks, my Death Shadow will die. So of course this is gonna get stubbed, and I have a snap stab up next turn. You only have a braid. He's gonna attack. I'm not gonna block it because he's gonna braid me. So I'm gonna play my Blood Creep and tap and swing for 7. And because he doesn't have anything in hand but a braid, I'm very safe to cast my Gurmag here because I only need 1 spell next turn. I can snap stab with this 3 mana. So I'm gonna cast my Gurmag here. I didn't cast my Gurmag. I should have cast my Gurmag there. So I'm gonna push 1 here. And then I'm gonna snap push here, but I'm like, okay, I won this game. I didn't realize you have silence again, so I cannot cast it. So we have a blocker for my. We have a blocker for my Death Shadow, and yep, he kills it, and a blocker. And now I'm still okay. I'm still in a fine spot because he needs to block. So even if he draws the polymorph or something, he's gonna need a creature. Yeah, gonna block here. I'm gonna cast my creatures. Because I don't think there's a point not casting my creatures. Because he can polymorph my own creature, my creature here. So polymorph or the other one, creative something. Yeah, already concede. Let's go to game 2. Um, I have surgical here because I can just get his Emrakul and exile it. So this is not really doing anything, but I'm expecting a Leyline of Sanctity, so I just kept it. Okay, I didn't keep it. Okay, so I thought I kept it. Okay, this one I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna get rid of Watery Grave. Okay, there's no. Oh yeah, wait. I checked his name on the internet and he's not playing Leyline, and the other list is not playing Leyline. I think the only one playing Leyline is Cherry, the one with tons of Planeswalker. That is good against that shadow. This list does not play Leyline. They are playing Rest in Peace and Veil of Summer. So I was expecting to get veiled here, but it's okay. I'm gonna touch him still. And he veiled me here. Yep. I'm gonna go to my turn. And yeah, I'm gonna pass the turn. I'm gonna scour myself. Yeah, he did some Morpos plays there. I don't know why. But yeah, this is gonna get stubbed. He's gonna Morphos again. Think, yep. Yeah, he's gonna pass the turn. Yeah, so it's a weird mana to float though. I was expecting he's gonna float a blue there for or a white for the fairy, but he didn't. So I'm gonna thought scour myself here. Okay. I'm gonna cast my Gurmag Angler because my Death Shadow dies to Lightning Bolt. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cast Angler here and Death Shadow. And he's gonna bolt my Death Shadow and die. Let's go to his turn. I let it die. I let that Death Shadow die. But it's okay. It's a sacrifice you have to take for the greater good. He's gonna polymorph here and I'm gonna stub it and I'm gonna go to my turn. Okay, I have a Snapcaster with stub up. I have Snap Depute up. So I'm just gonna swing here. It's not gonna block. This one I think is gonna Teferi here, which I'm gonna Snap Dispute. This is a scary one. I was thinking, should I just mana lick it and bluff another uh, bluff another stub because you have a green mana up. So that represents Veil. And if I mana lick and it got veiled, I can 4, 5, 6, 7 cast my Gurmag next turn easily. But I might die to a combo next turn when I tap out for Gurmag, so I just thought that I'm gonna snap and dispute in case he veiled and bounce my Gurmag. I'm gonna attack the fairy, and he needs to block with the dwarf, right? And get another Dwarven Mire and combo me next turn. If he don't block with the dwarf, I can use my mana leak on his turn. So I'm gonna snap here and dispute. And dispute that. And there's no veil. Now I'm gonna attack here is thinking if he's gonna block the snap or the Gurmag. But having these two, if you notice the video, every time I have these two cards on my hand at the same time with a bunch of mana, it's like so hard to beat. It's so hard to beat. So it's gonna block my Snapcaster and let's see what he's gonna do. I think he's gonna have a last ditch of effort here. He's gonna kill my creature, which I can just let him kill it. Is one. What can he have? But nope, I'm gonna stop it. And yep, conceded. And that's the match. I 5-0 that league using this deck. These are actually I when I played this morning, I started as a 3-2. Here we go. Not morning, afternoon, okay. I 3-2 my first league with this deck. My first list is uh, just 3 stubs and I have 3 Snapcaster. But there are really times that Snapcaster targeting a spell for value is really hard to cast, so I just go on with 4 Stubborn Denial and took out 1 Snapcaster, and I got 3-2. I'm so Tunneling Cat is on the top of the list. He plays Etron. He's on the top of the leaderboard, and he really drew well that game. I was supposed to win that, and he said he even said that he feels sorry for drawing really well on that game. Cause after that he 4-1 after this game. And then I got matched up against him again in here on the same league. I said, "It's you again. What?" He said, "Oh yeah, he just finished his league and he went 4-1, and then this is his first game and I lost again. His god draws still goes on after this. So it's like 4 games of really good draws that I cannot beat it. I have a good draw, but his draw is really better. It's really really good. That's why I lost to it. I lost to him twice. Then I went 3-2 on that league. It's this one. Then I played another league, which is this one. So I lost my first game. It's a Jund. It's a Jund with Croxa and Lily and the weird creature, the 4 drops that when you attack you choose any number. I forgot his name. Apparently it's really good against that shadow because we don't have enough threat. I think it came out from his sideboard, and it's when it came out it's really hard to deal with because I cannot block it, and every time it attacks I need to sacrifice a creature. So I need to sacrifice my death shadow or discard my death shadow, discard my removal, discard my stub. Yeah, it's really hard to win against it. And then I lost to a blue-white control, and it's really close. So I thought that I think this deck is really good at the moment. I think Mana Leak is really good at the moment. This is close games. The e-tron match is close, but I get outdrawn by the opponent. The Jund is really hard matchup. The blue-white control, I felt it is closed. It is a close loss for me. And then after that, I 5-0 league. That's against I forgot the deck again. But yeah, and you can see how it went. So I think I'm gonna continue playing this for now. I kinda like the Manalik on this meta because you can Manalik Tron, Manalik Totnetseer, Manalik Smasher, Manalik a Druid, a Dryad, Manalik Miran Crusader. So I think the tempo plan of Grixis is powered up by the Manalik because you're like you have a higher percentage of doing a turn 2 Gurmag because of Once Upon a Time. But anyway, it's very late here. It's already 1 a.m. So I'm gonna wrap it up for this video, and I'll see you again next time. Bye. Thanks.